Welcome to Easy English World.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English World, the place where you can improve your English in a simple and natural way. Today's lesson is very special. In the next few minutes, you will learn 30 useful English words through a real conversation. You will hear the words used in real-life situations, so you can understand them easily and remember them better. And today, I am joined by Mia. Hi, Mia.
Hi, James. Hello, everyone. I'm really excited today because learning new words through conversation is my favorite way to study English.
That's great. Everyone watching, don't worry if you don't know all the words. We will explain everything step by step. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's start learning English together. Mia, let me ask you something. Why do you think learning English is important?
Good question. For me, learning English is an opportunity. Opportunity means a good chance to do something important. For example, when I was younger, I wanted to work in an international company. But I realized something. If I didn't learn English, that dream would be very difficult. So, learning English became an opportunity for my future.
That's a great example. Now tell me this. How did you improve your English? Improve means to make something better.
At first, my English was very basic. I couldn't speak confidently. But I started to practice every day. Practice means doing something again and again to get better. I practiced by watching English videos, reading simple books, and speaking with friends. Slowly, something amazing happened. I became more confident. Confident means believing in yourself.
That's inspiring. Did you have a goal? Goal means something you want to achieve in the future.
Yes, absolutely. My goal was simple. I wanted to speak English without fear. I remember the first time I spoke with a tourist in English. I was nervous. My hands were shaking. But I tried. And after that moment, I realized something. Progress starts with courage.
Let's talk about something very real for English learners. Learning English can be a challenge. Challenge means something difficult that requires effort. Did you face any challenges?
Oh yes, many challenges. In the beginning, I made a lot of mistakes. Mistake means an error or something incorrect. Sometimes, people laughed at my pronunciation. And honestly, that hurt a little. But then I realized something important. Mistakes are part of the process. When we make mistakes, we learn. Learn means to gain knowledge or skill.
That's very true. And when we learn from mistakes, we make progress. Progress means moving forward and getting better.
Exactly. But progress requires effort. Effort means hard work and energy to achieve something. Sometimes I studied late at night. Sometimes I repeated the same sentence 20 times. But that effort slowly changed my ability.
Let's talk about conversation. Conversation means talking with someone. Why is conversation important for learning English?
Conversation is extremely important because language is not just grammar. Language is communication. When you have conversations, you gain experience. Experience means knowledge gained by doing something. For example, I once had a long conversation with a traveler from Canada. At first, I was slow, but after 10 minutes, something changed. My brain started thinking in English. That was the moment my fluency improved. Fluency means speaking smoothly and naturally.
Interesting. And of course, vocabulary is also important. Vocabulary means the words you know in a language.
Yes. Without vocabulary, communication is very difficult. That's why learning words through stories and conversations is powerful. Your brain remembers stories much better than lists.
Mia, let me ask you a deeper question. Many people feel afraid to speak English. Why do you think that happens?
I think it happens because people fear judgment. They worry that others will think they are not intelligent. But the truth is, speaking another language is brave. Imagine this. You are using words that are not your native language. You are training your brain in a completely new way. That requires courage.
That's a powerful point. So what advice would you give someone who feels nervous speaking English?
I would tell them 3 simple things. First, start small. Speak simple sentences. Second, be patient. Language learning takes time. Third, enjoy the journey. If learning feels like punishment, you will stop. But if learning feels like discovery, you will continue.
Okay, Mia, let's try a quick challenge. Imagine you meet someone who says, "I want to learn English, but I am too busy." What would you say to them?
I would say this. You don't need hours every day. Just 5 minutes of focused learning can help. For example, learn 5 new words. Listen to a short conversation. Repeat sentences aloud. Small daily actions create big results.
That's a great message. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Let's quickly review the words we learned today. 1. Opportunity. 2. Improve. 3. Practice. 4. Confident. 5. Goal. 6. Challenge. 7. Mistake. 8. Learn. 9. Progress. 10. Effort. 11. Conversation. 12. Experience. 13. Fluency. 14. Vocabulary. 15. Courage. 16. Communication. 17. Journey. 18. Discovery. 19. Consistency. 20. Patience. 21. Focus. 22. Encourage. 23. Motivation. 24. Habit. 25. Knowledge. 26. Skill. 27. Success. 28. Growth. 29. Determination. 30. Achievement. Mia, today's conversation was really inspiring. Before we finish, let me ask one last question. What does English mean to you today?
Today, English is more than a language. It is a bridge. It connects me to people from different cultures, ideas, and stories. Because of English, I have met amazing people, learned new perspectives, and grown as a person. And that is something I will always be grateful for.
To everyone watching, remember something important. Learning English is not about being perfect. It is about progress. Every new word you learn, every sentence you speak, every mistake you make is a step forward. So don't stop. Practice every day. Believe in yourself. And one day, you will look back and realize something amazing. You are speaking English confidently.
Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep growing.
Thank you for watching Easy English World. And remember, your English journey starts with just one word: today. See you in the next lesson.